Hello, everyone. This is our Friday weekly Food is the Best Medicine, Soul, Body, and Mind show. And I am Zana Clark, your host. I am a licensed dietitian nutritionist, as well as a health and personal success coach. And today we're talking about emotional eating because that is something that is near and dear to the hearts of just about every single woman that I talk to, men too, but especially women, because we tend to deal with our emotions in a more intrinsic way than men do. Men kind of like burst it all out and get it all out there. But we women, we tend to internalize it. So I want to talk about that today. It is something that I'm noticing in my practice and just in talking to women generally, but it doesn't necessarily tie to just if you have like weight challenges. A lot of times people with weight challenges, they are emotional eaters, but I also find that those people who are at their ideal weight and even people who are underweight, who are thin, often their eating challenges are tied to their emotions, right? So, why is it, other than as a gender, we tend to hold things in? Mostly because that's how we've been trained. That's how women have been trained since our childhood. And so it stems from childhood. It also stems from our ancestry. There's generational influences that create physiological changes, hormonal desires, and things in our physical body. And it can come from way back when. So when people tell you that it's a matter of willpower, it is not just a matter of willpower. Yes, our personal will plays a role in it, but it's way greater than just willpower. So, how does this show up? Yes, we all know that when we're angry, when we're stressed, when we're sad, when we're grieving, when we're holding on to something, we're like stuck in something, we're trying to figure out a difficult problem, then we are seeking some comfort. And one way that we seek that comfort is in food, right? And unfortunately, we don't tend to love the foods that love us back. We tend to love the foods that don't necessarily love us back. And what does that mean? Yeah, sometimes it shows up as digestive distress after you've eaten it. Sometimes it does show up as excess pounds on the body, but it can also show up as just more emotional distress. There was actually a study done and they showed that this emotional eating does not provide us the comfort that we're seeking. It provides more guilt, more shame, more trying to hide this habit from others. Have you ever felt that way? I have, and especially when it's late at night and I'm trying not to eat, and then everybody goes to bed and I find myself going into the kitchen. Yes, even me. So, what are some of the things that we can do about it? And I'm going to share one technique with you that I've done on myself, I've done with clients, and it works. It's simple, it's effective. Of course, the more regularly you do it, the more it has an impact when these big emotional surges come up. But even when an emotional surge comes up, you can do this particular exercise and it does help. So, this one exercise will give you some assistance with this emotional eating challenge. But it's a bigger challenge as well. And so sometimes you may need more support. And at the end, I'll share with you a way that you can talk to me, have a conversation with me. We can have a free conversation, and you can get more support to help you overcome whatever it is that's driving this type of behavior. And yes, that's my emotional children looking at the UPS truck coming to deliver the package. What can I say about that? So back to this one powerful, simple technique that you can use. It's based on a practice that I learned from my colleague, Catherine Wright Desai, who does energy healing, and she uses a practice called Jinshin Jitsu for her energy healing. And this particular technique that she taught me and some of my clients is called the 10 finger technique. And then I've added to that technique some affirmations. And I find, and my clients are finding, that the combination of the two is very powerful for getting us out of that fight, flight, freeze state that we find ourselves in, and come into a more relaxed state where we can ask ourselves the right questions and work through whatever the root cause is that's causing you to reach for those potato chips, right? So let's get started. I'm going to walk you through this, and you can actually do it with me now. We're going to take our hand, and our fingers emotionally, energetically, energetically represent a particular emotion. So we have an acronym that helps us remember it called WFAST. W is for worthy. When we hold the thumb, just holding the thumb can help us stop worrying, right? The first finger, index finger, is for fear. And then we have anxiety, sadness, and this efforting that we tend to do, which we identify as trying to. How many times have you said, I'm trying not to eat this candy? Yeah, so we do that. So WFAST is the acronym. We hold onto the thumb and we do 3 breaths. Then we hold the index finger, 3 breaths. We hold the middle finger, and so on. And then we go to the other hand, and then we hold the inside of both hands. And while we do this breathing and acupressure holding technique, we're going to say some affirmations. So I will walk you through, and then you can see how you feel. So I ask yourself to rate yourself right now on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you in terms of emotions, right? So if you're at work, they may be pretty high, or you may be at home, but you may also be working. So let's get started. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take one deep breath in and then one deep exhale out. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. And then take another deep breath in and exhale it out through the mouth. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Let's go to our second finger. So we're working on fear, taking a deep breath in, exhaling through the mouth. Take another deep breath in, exhale through the mouth. And with the next deep breath in, say, I am more than this. As you exhale, I am more than this. Take it to your middle finger for anxiety. Deep breath in. Exhale, I am more than this. Inhaling in. Exhale, I am more than this. One more deep breath in. Exhale, I am more than this. Let's take it to our next finger, ring finger, for sadness. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling, there's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, there's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. And once more, exhale, there's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. Continue that affirmation as you move to your baby finger to release the trying to. Exhaling, repeating that affirmation again. There's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. Deep breath in. Exhale, there's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. And once more, exhale, there's a power in me that's greater than any circumstance. And let's go to the other finger. Just take a moment and feel how you're starting to feel now. Go back into the breath, holding on to the opposite thumb. Take a deep breath in. There is an answer to every problem. Take another deep breath in. There's an answer to every problem. And once more, there's an answer to every problem. And going back to the finger for fear, I am more than this. Another deep breath in, exhale through the mouth, blowing out, I am more than this. And once more, deep breath in, I am more than this. Coming to the next finger. So our fear finger for anxiety, taking a deep breath in. There's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. Deep breath in. There's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. And once more, there's a power in me that is greater than any circumstance. Come into our finger for sadness. Exhaling out deeply, blowing out that sadness. There is an answer to every problem. There is an answer to every problem. Third breath. There is an answer to every problem. And then come into the trying to finger of the baby finger. I got this. Deep breath in. Yes, I got this. Deep breath in. Exhaling out. I got this. And then take your fingers and just kind of interlace them inside the inside so your fingers are touching the palm. And just breathe in and breathe out, feeling the power that is within you, the power that is more than this, the power that has the answers to what you really need in this moment, and knowing that you've got this. And then gently bring your breath back to normal breathing. Look at your scale on a scale of 1 to 10. How do you feel emotionally now? Yeah. and gently opening your eyes. So that is a technique that you can do anytime, anywhere, to help you start to de-stress, stabilize your nervous system, bring the body, the mind, and the soul in sync so that you can get to the root cause of what's causing you to reach for that food. And then you can make a choice. Do I really want that food? And maybe you do, but maybe you don't need as much, right? Sometimes I say, yes, I really want that ice cream, and I'll have just a spoonful, and that will be enough, right? So it's never about denying yourself. It's never about trying to force and have willpower. It is about recognizing that we are multidimensional, that our food has multidimensional parameters. And it's only when we integrate the body, the mind, and the soul in a comprehensive manner that we can get to the root, we can eradicate it, and we can step forward and start loving the foods that love us back and start living a life that we can love. So this is a message of self-love. We're not in February yet, but we can start now. So I invite you to continue to watch us every Friday at this time. If you are struggling with weight, I am offering a holistic weight transformation program. It starts next week. So you can send me a DM. You can say you're interested. I'll give you a free conversation. We can talk about what you need, see if that fits you. And if not, there may be something else that fits you, right? And if it is, then you're in for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey with a phenomenal group of women who are like yourselves and recognize that we are body, mind, and soul. And so we overcome our weight and our health challenges and our life challenges in a comprehensive, integrated approach. So I look forward to seeing you, hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.